Hello friends, I Dr. Sonendra Kumar Gupta, Professor and Head, Department of Basic Science, Oriental College of Technology, Bhopal. Now today we discuss about the syllabus of Engineering Mathematics 1 and my today topic is Taylor Theorem. It is one of the most important topic of Engineering Mathematics 1 where the question is asked in the main examination. Now first discuss about the statement of the Taylor Theorem. If f of x is a function of x where x is independent of h and vice versa, that means x is independent of h, that means h is also independent of x, which can be differentiated with respect to x, that can be expanded in ascending power of x such that f of x plus h equal to f of x h upon factor 1 f dash of x h square upon factor 2 f double dash of x and so on. Now we first we write this Taylor theorem कि how to derivation we can solve. Now f of x, suppose the function is f of x equal f of x plus h equal to a0 plus a1h plus a2h square and a3h cube. Now say this equation number 1 where a0 a1 a2 a3 are constant. Now derivative of d upon dh, that means f of x plus h can differentiate with respect to h, that means f dash of x plus h, and again differentiate of x plus h with respect to h, then we can get f dash of x plus h, that means 0 plus 1 which is equal to f dash of x plus h. Now equation 1 differentiating successfully with respect to h, then we get f dash x plus h equal to a1 plus 2 a2h plus 3 a3h square, again f double dash of x plus h, then 2a2 plus 6a3h, then f triple dash of x plus h, then 6a3 and so on. Now we can find the value of the h a0, a1, a2 and a3, and that means now how to find the value of the a0, a1, a2 and a3. For this we putting h equal to 0, that means f of x equal to a0, then a0 equal to f of x, then f dash of x equal to a1, then a1 equal to 1 upon factor 1 f dash of x, and f double dash of x equal to a2, then a2 equal to 1 upon 2 factorial 1 upon factor 2 f double dash of x and so on. Now putting these all the constant values in equation number 1, then we get f of x plus h equal to f of x h upon factor 1 f dash of x and so on. Now this is the required Taylor expansion in ascending power of h, and now say this equation number 1. Okay, now we can find the corollary of the Taylor series, that means we can also find the ascending power of x, ascending power of x minus of a and so on. For this ascending power in x, we have f of x plus h equal to f of x h upon this much, then again Taylor series at the point x equal to a, f of x plus a equal to f of a x upon factor 1 f dash of h, then x square upon factor 2 f double dash of x and so on. Then Taylor series ascending power of x minus a, for this we can taking x replaced by the x minus a, then we get of this expression. Now this is the fourth formula for Taylor series in ascending power of x, ascending power of h, ascending power of x in terms of the a. Now this is your value of the a, okay, and the ascending power of x minus a and so on this much, this is also a, right. Now these are the four important formula for the Taylor series. Now we discuss about the some problems for your practice. Now if any of the function f of x, f dash of x, f double dash of x, f triple dash of x become infinite or does not exist, it means that Taylor theorem is failed, yeah, Taylor expansion is failed. Now the first question is, show that log x plus h equal to log h plus x upon h minus x square upon 2h square x cube upon 3h cube. Suppose f of x plus h equal to log x plus of h. Now we can differentiate with respect to of x h. Now putting x equal to 0, we get f of h equal to log h. Now one thing is, remember that when we expand the function in terms of the ascending power of x, it means that putting that value of x equal to 0 in the given function. That's why we putting the x equal to 0 here and f of h equal to log h. Again we differentiate the equation f of h equal to log h with respect to of h, that means f dash of h equal to 1 upon of h f double dash of h equal to minus 1 upon of h square, f triple dash of h equal to 2 upon of h cube, and so on. Now we know that by the Taylor series in ascending power of x, we have f of x plus h equal to f of h x upon factor 1 f dash of h x square upon of this much. Then putting all the values from the equation from the above expression, then we get f of h equal to log h, f dash of h equal to 1 upon h, then f double dash h equal to minus 1 upon over this much. Then we can simplify this term, then we get the required solution log x plus h equal to log h, then x upon of h minus x square upon 2h square, x cube upon 3h and so on. Now this is your required solution. That means we have solved this problem. Now we discuss the next problem is question number 2, which is a problem number 2. Compute the approximate value of the root 11 and approximate to 4 decimal places by taking the first 5 term of the approximate Taylor expansion. Now here the function is not defined, but we can calculate the value of the 11. Therefore this we can assume the function which is similar to the root 11. For this we can choose a function f of x plus h equal to log x plus of h. Again it's say equation number 1, putting h equal to 0, then f of x equal to root x. Again differentiate with respect to of x successfully, then 1 upon root x equal to 1 upon 2 root x, then f double dash x equal to minus 1 upon 4 x to the power minus 3 by 2, that means minus 1 upon 4 x root x, then f triple dash equal to 3 upon of 8 x minus 5 by 2, then 8 upon 3 upon of 8 x square of root x. Now we know that by the Taylor series in ascending power of h, which is a f of x plus h equal to f of x h upon factor 1 f dash of x and so on. Now putting all these values here like this much, and now we can decide which is the value of the x and which is the value of h, then we get the root 11. Now the simple way, when the function is ascending power of h, that means we putting the h equal to of 2 and x equal to of 9, then we can calculate the value of the root 11, because when we putting the x equal to 9, that means the value of the root 11 which lie from the root from 3 to 4, that's why we taking the x equal to 9. Okay, now putting x equal to 9 and h equal to 2, we get root 9, 2 upon 2 root 9 and like this much. Now calculate all this term, root 9 equal to 3, then 3, now 2 set 2 cancellation, then 1 upon 3 equal to 0.333 and so on. Now we can solve this expression, then we get the 3.31618, which is the nearby the root, the value of the root 11. You can calculate this value with the help of the calculator. Okay, now the question is question number 3. Using the Taylor series, find the value of the log 1.1 correct to 3 up to 3 place of decimal. This is one of the most important question in the which is asked in the examination. Now suppose f of x equal to log x, again we differentiate with respect to x successfully, 1 upon x f double dash 1 minus 1 upon of x square f triple dash 2 upon of x cube and so on. Now putting x equal to 1, then we get f of 1 equal to of 0, f dash of 1 equal to 1, then f double dash of equal to minus 1, f triple dash equal to 2 and f triple dash fourth derivative equal to minus 6. Then we can use the Taylor series in the ascending power of x minus 1. Why we using the ascending power of x minus 1? Because we need the value of the log base 1.1. Okay, now the formula is f of x equal to f of 1 plus x minus 1 upon a factor 1 f dash of 1 x minus 1 ka whole square upon a factor 2 and so on. Putting the values of all the values of the f1 and their derivatives. Now we can get of this much. Now 2 here cancel it this term, that means the 3, and similarly 6 is cancelled to this term, yani ki 4. Then we get the required expression x minus 1 ka whole square upon of so much. Now putting here x equal to 1.1. Okay, now 1.1, that means 0.1 ka whole square upon of 2, 0.1 ka cube upon of 3 and 0.1 to the power 4 upon of 1. And we can calculate these values with the help of the calculator, and we can solve this expression which is equal to the log 0.095305, and this is the base of E. Okay, now here we have solved the three most important questions regarding the Taylor series method. Now for your practice problems here, I have 5 practice problem for you can solve this question. If you have any doubt regarding this question, you may ask in the lecture comment box. Your query will be solved within a time. So thank you so much.